Chasing doesn't prove you care. Chasing proves that you're scared. I get it. You want the call back, the offer, the love, the yes. You're tired of waiting, so you sprint. Anyone would feel that pull. So here's what we're doing today. In this video, you understand why pursuit drains your power. You will build a calm, magnetic identity. You will learn a 4 to 6-8 path to practice detachment. You will install daily actions that redirect your time and attention. And you will leave with a clear and steady next move. Picture this. You wake up already reaching for your phone. Notifications tug at your nervous system. You fire off a follow-up and then another. You refresh the feed. You rewrite the text 5 times so it lands. Your mind lives in someone else's yard, begging to be invited in. Ring a bell? Now here's the twist. The more you push, the more it slips. The louder you plead, the faster it runs. Have you noticed that? Do you really want what keeps running from you? Does urgency ever equal importance? When did your phone start owning you? What happens when you stop feeding the fire? And make no mistake, it's not about apathy, it's about leadership. Detachment isn't cold, it's clear. It's choosing direction over desperation. You don't abandon effort. You abandon neediness. You don't shut down care. You shut down compulsion. You don't choose approval. You choose alignment. So let's rename you. You are the steady one in the room. You set the tempo. You decide what your attention funds. Attention is a currency, so treat it like rent money. Direct the energy like the stakes are your life, because they are. Your day is your life, in pieces. So if you're stuck in the chase, good. You're close to the edge where change happens. Ask yourself, who am I when no one replies? Ask yourself, what story do I tell with silence? Ask yourself, what would a calm leader do next? Rarity isn't talent. It's patience under pressure. So here are the stages, and I want you to follow them in order. So move fast, but not frantic. Stage 1 is interrupt. Catch yourself mid-grab. 1 breath, 1 pause. Hands off the phone for 10 seconds, and name it, I am chasing. Stage 2 is audit. Track where your attention leaks. People, platforms, patterns. Note the times that you reach for reassurance. Stage 3 is boundaries. You decide rules that protect your energy, not cages, but guardrails. Stage 4 is reallocation. Replace chase time with creation time. Build, train, study, serve. Stage 5 is embodiment. Practice non-reactivity in tiny reps. Respond once and then walk. And finally, stage 6 is stewardship. Maintain the signal and hold standards when it's tempting to slip. And here's why the obvious approach fails. Chasing signals scarcity, and scarcity invites negotiation, not respect. Scarcity screams, I don't believe I can generate more. People, opportunities, and even your own mind pick up on that broadcast. They don't consciously reject you. They just drift away from that pressure. Meanwhile, detachment radiates surplus, and surplus says, I can care and still choose. That's gravity that pulls the right things in, slowly but surely. So how do you do this when your thumbs have muscle memory? We install levers that shape behaviors when willpower is gone. Not someday, but now. First, sever the supply lines to panic. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Yes, 12 hours. Your sleep and your mornings are sacred. Emergency contacts can still reach you. Set them once. When you wake, breathe before you scroll. 2 minutes. In through the nose, out slowly. Your phone isn't a toddler. It doesn't need hourly check-ins. Second, create a response window. You reply to non-urgent messages in 1 block only. Not instantly, not randomly. 1 window, 15 to 30 minutes. Everything else waits. Ask yourself, will faster make this better, or just make me smaller? Third, time block deep work like it pays your rent, because it does. 90 minutes, phone in another room, door closed. Choose 1 hard task that compounds. Writing, learning, building, training. Not to impress, not to prove, to practice. Fourth, unsubscribe yourself from bait. Mute accounts that trigger comparison spirals. Turn off non-human notifications, likes, recommendations, or for you traps. Cut off the supply of microdopamine that keeps you hungry and hollow. 5th, practice the 24-hour rule for anything emotional. Before you send a paragraph, sleep on it. Before you buy, walk around the block. Before you accept the meetings, check your priorities first. Will this matter in a week? What does your future self thank you for today? 6th, install no chase day once a week. You send 0 follow-ups. You hold your standard and let absence work. Because many urgent fires snuff themselves out when you stop fanning them. In your language, clean it up. Replace begging with boundaries. Say, I'm available Tuesday between 2 and 4. If that works, great. If not, we can revisit next week. Short, respectful, and steady. You don't over-explain, you over-deliver. You don't plead for space, you protect it. And you don't chase attention, you channel it. So identity check. You're not the person refreshing for permission. You're the person creating momentum. You are calm under noise. You are generous with effort, stingy with drama. You choose people who match your pace, not your panic. Is this the week you choose gravity over noise? And let's address the fear. Like, what if I stop chasing and lose everything? What if you stop chasing and see what was never yours? What if you stop chasing and make room for what fits? What if the space you avoid is the very magnet you need? So say it stronger. You're not withdrawing love, you're withdrawing leakage. You're not playing hard to get, you're playing hard to shake. And you're not cold, you're consistent. Remember, detachment is not detours, it's direction. It's attention with a backbone. It's care without collapse. When you act from that posture, you become selective. And selective people are attractive because they have standards and bandwidth. And that's what's rare. Steadiness, patience, follow through. Rare isn't loud. Rare is quiet and firm. So I want you to shift. Move from scarcity to abundance, saying, I don't need this to be whole. Move from chaos to calm, saying, I can wait and still win. Move from chasing to inviting, saying, my work and my presence send a signal. When something aligns, you'll meet it in stride. When something doesn't, you'll bless it and release it. Either way, you lead. So let's do a quick recap of your moves, and then we breathe. Interrupt, audit, boundaries. Reallocate, embody, steward. 12-hour do not disturb. 1 response window. 90 minutes of deep work. Mute the bait. The 24-hour rule, and the 1 no chase day. Now inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do you feel that? That's ownership returning. If this landed, act today. Choose 1 lever and lock it in. If you want more videos like this, hit subscribe and like. Share it with a friend who needs it most. Then close the app, return to your life, and lead calmly. I'm proud of you. Thanks for watching. I'm Justin G. Take care.